Hello, my amazing students. Today, I am here to tell you something that will change your life. Listen to me carefully. English is not difficult. English is not impossible. You can speak English fluently and do it faster than you think. I know many of you feel nervous when you try to talk. You hesitate. You get stuck. And sometimes you don't even try because you are afraid of making mistakes. Maybe you have been learning English for years, but when the time comes to speak, you feel like your mind is empty. You know the words. You understand English when you read or listen, but you freeze when you have to talk. I understand this because I've also struggled with learning a new language. I know how it feels when you want to say something but don't have the right words. I know how frustrating it is when people speak fast and you can't understand them. But today, I want to tell you, you don't have to struggle anymore. You don't have to feel stuck, because I will teach you how to learn English most easily and naturally. You don't need difficult words, keep them simple and natural. When you go outside, there are many things you can say in English. For example, if you're going to the market, you can tell me, I need to buy some vegetables. Let me check my shopping list. I will take a bus to the market. When you enter the shop, you can have a conversation like this. Excuse me, do you have fresh tomatoes? Yes, here they are. How much is 1K? It's $2 per kilo. Okay, I will take 2 kilos. Anything else? Yes, I also need some onions. Here you go. That'll be $5 in total. Here's the money. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. This is a real conversation that happens in daily life. If you practice conversations like this, you will never feel afraid to speak. When you meet your friend, here's how you can talk. Hey, how are you? I am good. How about you? I am great. What are you doing? Nothing much, just relaxing. Do you want to go for a walk? Yes, that sounds great. If you go to a cafe with your friend, you can converse like this. Let's order something. What do you want? I want coffee. What about you? I will have a lemonade. Okay, let's call the waiter. Hello, what would you like to order? 1 coffee and 1 lemonade, please. Okay, anything else? No, that's all. Thank you. Your order will be ready soon. At night, when you relax, you can still practice English. If you are with your family, you can have a conversation like this. Today was a long day. What did you do today? I went to the market and met my friend. That sounds nice. What did you buy? I bought some vegetables and fruit. Good. Now let's have dinner. Yes, I am very hungry. Before sleeping, you can also talk to yourself in English. For example, today was a good day. I learned a lot of new things. Tomorrow, I will wake up early and practice English in the morning. Now it's time to sleep. Good night. Now, let me tell you one of the most powerful secrets to speaking English fluently. Listen and repeat. When you hear a new sentence, don't just listen. Repeat it. Say it out loud. Copy the pronunciation. Copy the tone. This will help you sound more natural. For example, if you hear, I am going to the market, you should say, I am going there. Repeat it exactly. Do this every day, and your pronunciation and confidence will improve. Now that you know how to use English daily, let's take your English to the next level. Many people know some English, but they hesitate to speak because they are afraid of making mistakes. Their pronunciation is unclear, or they feel nervous when talking to others. But let me tell you something important. Even if your English is not perfect, you can still speak confidently. Today, I will show you how to improve your pronunciation, sound natural, and speak English confidently. If you follow what I tell you, you will never feel shy or afraid to speak again. Let's talk about a common problem. Many people understand English. They can read and write, But when it's time to speak, they become nervous. Why? Here are some reasons. 1. Fear of making mistakes. You think, what if I say something wrong? 2. Worry about pronunciation. You feel like you don't sound natural. 3. Lack of practice. You never practice speaking, so you are not confident. 4. Thinking in your native language first. You translate every sentence in your head before speaking, which makes you slow. Does this sound like you? If yes, don't worry. I am going to give you the perfect solution. If you want to speak English fluently, your pronunciation should be clear. You don't need an American or British accent, but people should understand you easily. Here's how to improve your pronunciation. 1. Listen and copy. The fastest way to improve pronunciation is by listening and copying native speakers. Choose a simple video, audio, or even a short sentence. Listen carefully to what the speaker says. Repeat it the same way. For example, listen to this sentence. I want to go to the park. Now don't just read it. Listen to what a native speaker says and copy it exactly. Repeat it many times. If you do this every day, your pronunciation will improve naturally. 2. Speak slowly and clearly. Many people try to speak fast because they think it will make them sound fluent, but speaking too fast can make their pronunciation unclear. Speak slowly and clearly. If you pronounce every word correctly, people will understand you better. 3. Record your voice and compare. A powerful way to improve pronunciation is by recording yourself. Choose a sentence, say it, and record your voice. Listen to how you sound. Compare it with a native speaker and correct yourself. You will quickly notice where you need improvement. Even if your pronunciation is good, many people still feel shy and nervous. So how can you become confident? 1. Stop thinking about mistakes. Mistakes are not bad. They are part of learning. Even native speakers make mistakes. 2. Speak English every day. Confidence comes from practice. You will never feel confident if you only study English but never speak. Here's a simple rule. Every day, speak English for at least 15 minutes. Talk to yourself. Talk to a friend. Talk to a mirror. Just speak. 3. Use the 3-second rule. When you want to say something, don't wait too long. Give yourself 3 seconds, then speak. For example, your friend asks what you did yesterday. Instead of thinking for too long, say something immediately. I went to the park. I watched a movie. I had a great day. If you wait too long, you will feel more nervous. Just speak naturally. 4. Practice honest conversations. The best way to gain confidence is by practicing honest discussions. Now I am going to teach you how to think in English. Stop translating in your head and speak fluently without hesitation. This is the key to fluency. If you want to speak English naturally, you must train your brain to think in English. If you keep translating from your native language to English, you will always be slow and your sentences won't sound natural. But don't worry, I will show you exactly how to start thinking in English, even if you are a beginner. Why do you need to think in English? Many people have studied English for years, but still struggle to speak it fluently. The main reason is that they don't think in English. For example, imagine you want to say, I am going to the market. If you think in your native language first, your brain will do this. 1. Think in your native language. 2. Translate to English. 3. Speak. This takes time. Instead, you must train your brain to think directly in English so that you can talk instantly. At first, this may not sound easy, but trust me, it is easy if you follow the proper steps. Start with simple words. If you are a beginner, don't try to think in significant, complex sentences immediately. Start with simple words. For example, when you wake up in the morning, look around and name the things in English. Bed, pillow, window, sunlight. Throughout the day, do the same. When you see something, say its name in English in your mind. When you see a tree, think tree, not the word in your native language. When you visit a car, think car. This is the first step to training your brain. Think in simple sentences. After practicing words, start making simple sentences in your mind. For example, if you are brushing your teeth, think. When you are eating, think. I am eating rice. This food is delicious. Don't translate. Just think directly in English. Talk to yourself in English. This is one of the best ways to start thinking in English. Every day, spend 5 to 10 minutes talking to yourself in English. For example, when you are getting ready in the morning, say, I am choosing my clothes. I will wear a blue shirt today. When you are walking outside, say, the weather is nice today. I see a little girl playing. Watch and listen to English every day. The more you listen to English, the faster your brain will start thinking in English. Watch English movies and videos with subtitles at first. Listen to English podcasts while doing other activities. Read simple English books and articles. If you only listen and read, you will not improve quickly. You must speak. Even if you make mistakes, don't stop. Talk to friends, family, or even a mirror. The more you speak, the faster you will think in English. Here's how to stop hesitation and speak fluently. Don't overthink. Just speak. If you forget a word, don't stop. Find another way to say it. Use simple words and short sentences first. Don't be afraid of what others think. For example, if you want to tell you lost your keys and can't find them, but forget the word lost, you can say you don't have your keys. I don't know where they are. This way, you are still speaking English without hesitation. If you follow this plan daily, your brain will automatically start thinking in English. Daily plan for thinking in English. Morning. Name everything around you in English. Afternoon. Make simple English sentences in your mind. Evening. Watch or listen to English for at least 20 minutes. At night, speak to yourself in English for 5 to 10 minutes. Repeat this daily, and in a few weeks, you will start thinking in English naturally. My amazing students, you have learned everything you need to speak English fluently, confidently, and naturally. Let me remind you of something very powerful. English is not difficult. The only thing stopping you is fear and hesitation. But now you know how to overcome both. If you want to succeed in life, learning English will open thousands of doors. It will help you get better jobs, travel the world, and make international friends. And understand movies, books, and culture. But most importantly, it will make you feel confident and independent. So never stop learning. Even if some days feel difficult or people tell you you are not good enough, never give up. You have come so far, and I believe in you. Now it's time to go and practice. Speak, listen, think in English every single day. And remember, mistakes don't matter. Effort matters. This is not the end. This is the beginning of your fluency journey. Keep learning, keep growing, and one day you will speak English like a pro. Let's do this together. I am with you on this journey and will always support you. Now go out there and start thinking, speaking, and living in English. You can do it.